Hello, my name is Mani Malarvannan. In this video, we are going to look into one of the Web3 analytic kit tool called Wallet Analytic. We will see how to create and start using Wallet Analytic tool to gain insight on the Ethereum blockchain. First, as usual, as I explained in my previous videos, log into the website by going into dpa.analytickit.com login and then enter your email and password and then say login. It will take you to the dashboard. And then on the left hand side, you click the wallet analytic. So once you click the wallet analytic, it will instantly take you to the wallet analytic dashboard. Let's talk about what exactly the wallet analytic is. See, whenever somebody comes to your website that you are monitoring using our AnalyticKit SaaS platform, then anybody uses their wallet to log in from their browser, then those public addresses will be saved in our backend system, and you can start using that to monitor their wallet analytics. Say if somebody has two wallet addresses, then once they log into your website and then when they start using the wallet, then we will grab the wallet addresses and then store it in our database, and then every day night we will go and get all the transaction that happened in the Ethereum blockchain and store it in our system so that you can view it. And again, we are not going and getting the data without the user's concerns. If somebody is coming into your website, then they are going to accept your cookie policy and whatever your browser policies that you've set it in your website or your decentralized application. Only from the user's consent, we are grabbing the public addresses from their wallet. So we are not, again, there is no way anybody can know the private addresses. It's only the public addresses we are collecting it. Say, for example, if I want to come into the website, whenever I have a wallet plugin, in my case, I have a wallet plugin. So if I just type in my password to accept the connection, then the event is generated. Right now, I don't have any ETH. It is just my test account. So whatever the public address I have in my wallet, whether I can have one address or two address, so those public addresses will be stored in our systems automatically. And then those data will be used to retrieve the Ethereum blockchain data for you to do the analysis. So let's go through these different graphs that you can use to gain insight on your customer, what they own, what exactly they performed on the blockchain. So the first graph it shows is the transaction volume distribution. Say, for example, you have a couple of wallet addresses that are stored from your customer, then you can see the transaction volume on that particular for each of the public wallet addresses. That you can see that how much transaction they had on the whole, and then if we can able to gain any insight whether the transaction volume is going up or going down, all those informations you can able to see from this transaction volume distribution graph. And then the second one is the gas distribution. In this gas distribution graph, for the same wallet addresses, you can see how much gas they used. Did they use more gas or less gas? So you can use that information to identify the transaction volume as well. And there should be a correlation between these two. But in sometimes they may have used more gas for the less transactions because they bought one of your NFT token during the busy time of the network. So obviously they have to pay more. So you can gain this insight and then understand more about your user behavior, what exactly they did on your website or decentralized application. And then the third graph I have is the gas usage and cost. So this again, it gives the gas for each of the public wallet address. It used the how much gas they used and how much cost they spent. And in the left hand side, there is the cost associated with that. And then in the right hand side, there is the total ETH they so they bought or they paid for the transaction. The left-hand side is the total number of total gas they used. That shows how much gas they used for each of their wallet addresses. And then the next one I have is the engagement heat map. It's basically, it says that the total number of users they used your contract address, and based on each of the public address wallet address we have. So we will show the different graphs with the different colors that would tell the user count, that gives you an indication how many users used, how many times they used it. Right now it has only the two shades of color it shows, but once we have more data, if we have more and more people are using your Ethereum, uh, your contract in Ethereum blockchain, then we will have more information. Based on that, this data will be visible for you to see for various activities that happened on that public wallet addresses. Okay, and then the other one is the smart contract interactions. See, it's basically, it shows the network of graph that the wallet address that your customers have, what exactly they did how with the smart contracts. For example, this is the wallet address here, and then the 17 that start with the 17, and then the 13 is the contract address that you have, they used it, and then it shows the value they transferred from their wallet to your contract. So all this information, so you can see it using the network graph using this tool. Again, for this presentation, I just have some test data, and that's what I am showing it here. And then the other graph I have is the network analysis. See, the first graph shows the contract interaction between public wallet address, your user's public wallet address, and the contract, your own contract address that is being used. And then in the second one, I have the public contract address, your user's public contract address, what exactly they did with any of the other contracts they interacted with. Say your user might have bought a token from your competitor. So all this informations you can able to identify, and you can able to upsell what type of token they have. Based on what type of token they have, you can upsell those information, those marketing campaign for to target the customers. So all those analysis are possible using this network analysis graph. Okay, and then the other one, it shows the historical volume trends. See, again, right now it is just showing for 3 dates. So basically, once we have more and more data coming in on the Ethereum blockchain, you can able to view a lot more historical data about your customers and what they did, and total number of transactions on each day, and whether it is going up or coming down. All the informations you can able to monitor and visualize using this graph. So, and then the other one is the value. So this one is the transaction volume count, and then this one is the value count. So this also shows whether the trend is going up or coming down, or which date they have more volume. You can able to see all the informations using this graph. Okay, and then the other one is the cross contract analysis. So this one also shows the how your how your users public wallet address interacted with the other graphs, and also it tells the volume value that transferred between those contracts. So in this case, we not only use the transaction that happened between your customer's public wallet address and the contract address, we also see the token transfers. So we consider the token transfers and we display it on this graph. And then the last one is the whale tracking analysis. This is basically see all the transaction volume that happened for the public address from the blockchain, and we will display it. For each one of the public address, we will display the transaction volume and the total volume on this graph. So all these informations we are storing it, and we are actively working on to improve this graph. There are a lot of informations that are missing again. We are adding more and more features on a regular basis. We are working and adding it. For now, these are all the graphs we have, and eventually we will be adding more graphs, and also we will be displaying all the wallet addresses so that you can able to easily navigate whether you are talking about a contract address or a wallet address. Say, for example, here, if you see, you don't know which one is the wallet address, right? And which one is the contract address in these graphs. For example, the 17 is the wallet address because I know that that is the test data that we created for this presentation. And then this one is the contact address. So eventually we are going to create the UI much more better way for you to understand which one is the contract address and which one is the transaction wallet address, contract address, and which one is your own contract versus your competitor's contract address. All the informations you can able to drill down and analyze. And also right now it is displaying the static informations only 3 or 4 time for the dates. Eventually you will be having a drop down of a date. You can able to pick the date starting from January 1st to January 10th. I want to know what are the wallet addresses that my customers interacted with other wallet contracts. So you can able to identify those informations and understand your customer behavior. So that's all I want to show for this tool, Wallet Analytic. And if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll reach you in a different video. Thank you. Bye.